This episode is sponsored by FabFitFun. FabFitFun is the best way to save money on beauty and lifestyle products from brands you love, discover new brands, and treat yourself to something nice without overpaying. As a FabFitFun member, you get exclusive access to shop thousands of curated products from top lifestyle products and brands like Fenty, Kate Spade, Glossier, and many more for up to 70% off. Sign up at fabfitfun.com/friends, customize your box, and get access to discounts up to 70% off on brands like Fenty, Free People, and Our Place, just to name a few. Not in love with this season's options? Take the credit to shop their exclusive flash sales of up to 70% and save on the biggest name brands out there. If you join FabFitFun as a new seasonal member right now, you'll also get 20% off your membership, so your first box is only $47.99 for up to a $300 value box each season. But only while supplies last, FabFitFun boxes sell out. Join FabFitFun today and save at fabfitfun.com/friends, fabfitfun.com/friends. Welcome back to Only Friends. Again, pre-recording. Hope to God this works. I think the last one was good.
Perfect.
Well, actually, It was 2 ago by now, but whatever. We don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, we've already been to the Eras tour.
I know. Well, today we're going.
I don't know if you saw it, but I texted. I'm like so anxious. I was not expecting to be anxious. Like I took a propranolol.
What the hell is that?
It's a beta blocker.
Oh.
Like, I'm so nervous, and I don't know, I can't pinpoint exactly, like, if it's, I think it's, like, the crowd and just, like, the anticipation.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, scared.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
Not in a way where I'm, like, something bad's gonna happen. It's just, like, my
it's
anxiety. Yeah, I'm just, like...
It's definitely, like, a very overwhelming experience. I will say, like, when we went to Arizona, I was like, I hate this. Like, when we were walking in.
Yeah,
and I got really, really, really anxious. That's why I'm kind of planning to be there, like, right before she goes on, because I, like, will not be able to deal with the crowds like there were in Arizona. Like, it gave me crippling anxiety that I feel like I couldn't even enjoy. Like,
this is helping.
Well, just like bring some more medication.
I'm just like popping Klonopins, like fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
But I feel like SoFi might be a little bit bigger than that stadium too, so hopefully that helps a bit. But it's just like the merch lines, the bathroom lines, the food lines, everything gets so, like, condensed.
Yeah. Oh, it's also, like, food. Because I'm like, okay, if we're leaving at, like, 4, like, I'm going to try to eat before. But, like, I can't really eat because I'm anxious. And then it's like, well, I'm going to have to eat before at some point during the night.
I know.
The lines are so
like,
long.
I'm trying to remember. Like, we got pizza before. Probably around 4. And then I don't think we ate. And I don't remember being hungry.
Taylor Swift just fills all the voids.
Yeah.
Ever. Right. Well,
tonight is also the last night.
I know.
To maybe see Kim and North.
I know.
I was thinking about this last night.
What?
Yeah, because I'm like, I feel like they're all young kids, and they probably see like all of their friends going to this concert.
Well, yeah,
like,
I know. I was thinking that too. Like, one of them has to be like, I want to go. Like, out of all the Kardashian children, one of them has to be like, can we go?
Yeah, there's so many.
Like, why would this be the only concert they can't go to?
I know.
Do you think they know
there's no way that, like, Penelope doesn't like Taylor Swift.
I know, and Courtney would be the one to just be like, I don't care. Like,
yeah.
Kim stole my wedding, so I'm gonna go see Taylor Swift, bitch. I don't know if that does happen. I can like feel the propranolol kicking in.
Well, what does it feel like?
It feels like my heart just like stopped beating really fast. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It stopped beating. Is that what you thought?
And I was like, oh.
I feel dead. So
I feel like you'll relax over the course of the day. Obviously, this will be weeks past, but
yeah.
What are you hoping the surprise songs are for you?
Okay, I forgot to look it up. I don't even know what are left.
What's left? I know, me either. I was thinking about this last night. I feel like I don't have any, like when I first went, I was like, she has to play Long Live. Like, that is the song that I need to hear. That is all I care about. But I feel like a lot of the songs that I love are already played in the set.
Yeah, me too.
So I never, like, that's why I feel like I'm not really, like, I don't pay as much attention to that because I'm like, oh, fun, cool. And I'm just, like, excited for everybody else, but I'm not, like, dying about it. So I'm like, I don't really know. I don't know if I would care what she played. I would know. There are songs that I'm like, if she did play this, I'd be like,
someone goes, like, Taylor Swift has the opportunity to pull off the funniest thing ever. And it was like the last night in LA playing Mary's song. No, I would love it. I would love that.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, wait, that is not funny. Like, I would enjoy.
But I assume
that would be
it's
so
like,
good.
I agree. I would love it. I tried to show Danny that song the other night, but she was like not into it yet. And I was like, you gotta just listen to the lyrics.
I mean, I feel like that album gets so much hate and it's really like an iconic piece of work.
Yeah, I'm trying. If she played like "Stay Beautiful," I'd be like, okay, like I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Stay beautiful.
No, I think that she would not do that.
Yeah,
that would be like such a fuck you to us.
I know. Like my dream would be probably. It's hard to say off the top of my head, Maroon, but she's already done it twice, so she's definitely not gonna play Maroon.
Let me see
what songs are left.
Yeah.
Surprise.
What's left? Oh, that's Glendale, Arizona. I feel like you'll probably find it faster than me.
Oh, yes. This is after LA Night 1. Do you want me to read them?
LA Night 1?
Yes.
But there's not a more recent?
I don't see a recent
5.
one. But we'll know when I read it. Like, oh, she just played this one.
Ooh, okay.
The Outside, Stay Beautiful. These go in order by albums, by the way. A Perfectly Good Heart. Oh, Fearless. It means the album. I was like, she definitely plays Fearless.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me.
You're gonna... that transition is just, like, so...
I can't.
Fucking sick. I think it's probably my favorite. Just because, like, she comes out so happy.
I know, and, like, she's like, does a little spin.
Yeah, she's, like, really youthful.
Tell Me Why. Oh, The Way I Loved You would be good.
Okay.
I would like that one. Change. Meh.
No.
Untouchable? How do you feel about that?
I do love that song, but it's kind of, like, slow.
It is slow, but I've never heard it. Like, heard her perform it, I don't think. Like, I don't know if she has. Come In With the Rain, Superstar, We're Happy, That's When, Don't You, Bye Bye Baby. Don't care about really
That's it?
No, those are from Fearless.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a lot. Am I really gonna read all these off? Oh no, actually there's not. Okay. Speak Now, Better Than Revenge, which she played, right?
Yeah.
So why did they say that when she played that before the LA date?
That is weird. Maybe they're in on it. Maybe she's playing it again. That would be a slay.
Yeah. Innocent, Electric Touch, Foolish One.
Oh my god, Fall Out Boy is coming out.
It's weird she hasn't brought anybody out, really.
Right?
Has she at all?
It was going to be, like, stacked.
I know. I kind of thought it wasn't because she hasn't brought anyone out at all. So I'm like,
I know.
I don't know.
Like, I thought for sure she would bring out, like, Lana Del Rey. Obviously, the Haim sisters she brought out. But, like, she really was like, I'm doing it on my own, girlies.
If you're opening for Taylor, you're probably coming out. The very first
Fall Out
night.
Boy has a tour date. Could you imagine?
Right? Oh, Long Story Short would be good. I love Long Story Short.
Okay.
I'm, like, kind of skipping around because there's so many.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of ones she hasn't played Cornelia Street.
I know. I don't think she will, though, but I would die.
That would be a good one.
I fucking love that song.
I kind of want Cornelia Street, I think.
I know, but do you think it's, like, too Joe?
I mean, she's already played Call It What You Want.
If she did,
and played it, like, pissed.
I know. But, like, Cornelia Street is, like... She's literally like, I'll never walk on this street again.
No, I know.
If we break up.
Like, it's insane.
Like, I feel like everyone is saying, like, she's gonna play New Romantics because I think 1989 is gonna be released tonight because it's 8/9.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, all right, guys, I'm announcing 1989 for next January.
No, I know. The way people were so clowned in and thought she was releasing Rep and 1989, the first LA date. I don't know if you knew that, but it was like it was like a very hard, like, scheduled thing people thought were gonna happen. And it is kind of weird because the screen before it started was black and gray, like Reputation looking. So everyone was like, oh my god, it's happening.
Oh my god.
Ooh, if she played Paris, I like Paris.
I love Paris, obviously.
Yeah, you have to.
What else is from Midnights?
Okay, here, I'll read all of Midnights. Labyrinth, Sweet Nothing.
She hasn't played Labyrinth?
Which would be good. I would like that as well.
Song.
Bigger Than the Whole Sky.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
It like that song like makes me want to like cry
I know.
because I just think about like
No, she's got to like end it with a bang.
Glitch, Dear Reader, and then here are just like random others. Eyes Open, which would be fucking amazing. I would actually love that.
Eyes open.
Keep your eyes. One of her best rock songs.
It's true.
Safe and Sound, which is a bore.
No.
Sweeter Than Fiction, Beautiful Ghosts, and Carolina.
Okay.
Could you imagine playing Carolina?
No. I'm hoping.
Caroline.
Stop. I'm hoping for Cornelia Street. That would be like my number one out of probably that whole list. But again, like I'm satisfied.
I want that in Paris.
Paris would be fun. Yeah.
But New Romantics, I would also be so happy about.
I know. I got to learn the words before tonight.
For New Romantics? Oh, you don't know that one too well?
Not well. I
so
never used to listen to the bonus songs.
Okay, that's fair.
But mainly because you had to like buy the albums, and I would always buy like the regular one first.
Mm-hmm. Have you listened to...
But I know, because baby, I could build a castle. Like, I know I could sing along.
It's just so good at the beginning, too. Like, we're all bored.
No, it's such a good song.
Have you listened to, what's that one that, like, didn't come out, but did? You're Losing Me.
Taylor in general.
Yeah.
She didn't come out, but she did. Yeah, no, I love You're Losing Me.
Oh, you've listened. Okay, thank God. Because I was like... I forgot she could like download it from the website and listen to it if she wants like the high quality. Oh my God, it's so good. If she played that, I would freak.
I thought did she not?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that would be really sad.
That would be. That one's
pathological people.
Oh, it's so good. I'm like,
do something, babe. Say something.
Did you see that last night? The again, this came out way later, but you know how after Champagne Problems that everyone claps for like ever.
Oh yeah. Oh
the
yeah.
Clap.
It was like 8 minutes.
I was just scrolling. I saw a live, and she was like finishing and like clapping, all looking around like normal, and I was like, oh cute. Literally, I went to like. I swear to God, I showered, did my skincare, everything, and I came back on TikTok, and people were still clapping. I swear to God.
Okay, so bathroom break or like a nice sit-down moment before.
Yes.
We have to get into, I don't know what era comes after that. 1989?
I don't know. I like don't know it well enough to like. I think it's good because I'll still be kind of surprised about like what's coming.
Oh yeah.
Because although I have watched a ton of them, like doesn't stick.
What were the surprise songs last night?
Fuck. And we run, baby. I Know Places, I think.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Oh my God,
she's done good ones at LA dates, I feel.
Yeah, she's gonna give us.
We are getting something.
We're getting fed. Oh, I Know Places and King of My Heart.
Oh, cute. I love that song.
Good one.
Body and soul. Ooh, oh.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's one of my bigger jealousy shows. Also, I Can See You and Maroon. That hurt.
Maroon is definitely a loss for me.
Oh, like what do you mean by that? Like you don't care to hear it?
Oh no! Like,
it's a loss. It's a loss.
That would have been like a fun one to hear. I love that song.
I know.
Midnights is just like such a fucking good album.
I know.
It's an incredible work of art.
Yeah. I'm so excited, but I'm so scared.
No, it'll be great. I'll see you in there.
I'll see you in there. If I make it there, hopefully my gallbladder doesn't explode.
No. Oh my God, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. I know last night I was like, okay, it's past 7 p.m. This is the time where my appendix started hurting, so I feel like I'll be in the clear.
I mean, we could have recorded together today. It doesn't matter now.
Oh my God, you're so right. But then what if I like get sick an hour before Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Which like would not happen.
A pathological people pleaser. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, Did you decide what shoes you're gonna wear?
Like, do you think Converse is gonna be so ugly? I feel like they'll be so comfy. And I don't think they'll be that ugly looking. With
You think Converse are a comfortable shoe?
They are for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never had an issue. Or I'll wear my 9-inch heels.
I feel like Converse just don't have any like support. I don't think they're like uncomfortable, but I just don't think like after 3 hours my feet feel supported. Get like some Dr. Scholl's.
I wear like the On Cloud shoes.
The what?
Those like it's everyone has them. I have them. They're so comfortable to walk in. They're called
On Cloud
shoes. It's nice because you don't have to like tie them or anything.
Oh, yes. No.
No, I'm not gonna wear them, but it was like a funny.
Literally, I wore like 3-inch heels at
that. I will not be doing that.
But
I can't do that.
no, but then you just take your shoes off.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
it was fine. It's so funny. I saw so many influencers, the ones who like got to go in the like suites. With the brands, like every single girl was wearing like high boots, and then like you just see videos of them just like in their socks, and I was like, yeah, this is the vibe.
Yeah.
Don't sacrifice the look.
I know. I kept seeing people bring extra pair of socks so they could put those on, so then they could take them off and put like so they weren't disgusting when they put their shoes back on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, I don't care.
I saw I think it might have been a TikTok, and it was a girl who was wearing like thigh-high boots that were, you know, they had space. They weren't like stuck to your skin, and she put like flip-flops inside of them.
Oh,
and I was like, okay,
that's
genius,
hilarious. Flip-flops inside.
Yeah, but I'm like, do they check that when you're like going through? They can't.
Nah, it's like airport.
But
security.
you could sneak
like,
so much stuff.
I know, but the scary stuff will get alerted. Let's hope.
Totally.
Oh my god, I'll be fine. I'm fine.
It's gonna be fine. Sorry that we're talking about this and we've already gone and you've already heard how our experience was. But like now this is like you'll get the leading up to.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that like normally if we were recording Good Influences, I'd be like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But like this is a moment
this is important
for you.
It is, and it's a long time.
The people want to know.
It's been a long time coming.
Like that's when did we go in May?
March.
Yes.
My appendix was removed
5
on
months.
St. Patty's Day.
Oh yeah, Friday.
And I was waking up from surgery and all the fucking staff was wearing green.
There's actually so many people's birthdays today, and like oddly, so many of them are like I would have never spoken about them, but like because of everything that we've been talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's Trixie Mattel's birthday.
Okay.
I did not realize that. Is she?
In drag, Mattel
Is a she?
prefers she or her. Otherwise, all pronouns will do.
Okay, but
When
what's
she's
his
in
real name? It just says.
Well,
this is
Brian,
it Trixie's birthday or the real guy?
Brian Michael Furkis.
Okay, so Trixie Mattel.
He was born in 1989. It's an Easter egg.
I know. Well, I was gonna say I didn't realize he was so young.
I know. What a baby.
He's TJ's age.
Oh, I want to bring up Emma hosted a bachelorette party last weekend, and I guess like half of the crowd was like conservatives, like Fox News people, and she she had them all go to Hamburger Mary's, which is a drag show.
Did they die?
Yeah, she said like half of them were like uncomfortable and like pissed. I was like, get over it. They're pushing it on our children. It was so stupid. Like drag shows are so much fun. She was like, we have to go, and I was like, I've never been to one, but like it sounds so much fun. Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Hamburger Mary's is a vibe.
Yeah,
people are so annoying.
It's so crazy.
Just like be normal and don't care about what other people do, and just like have a fun time. Like unless they're being bad people.
And some of the girls were like, I'm scared it's gonna be too sexual. I'm like, what? Have you ever watched Magic Mike? I'm like, what do you mean? Shut up.
Oh my god. Like open Instagram.
Oh, literally.
Well.
Have you ever had sex?
Yeah, probably not.
That's true.
Okay. Happy birthday, Trixie. Another person. So this is one of the people that I was like, oh. But it showed up as Seth Curry. And I was like, and he was wearing a basketball uniform. So I was like, wait, huh? I thought his name was Steph Curry.
Yeah, me too.
There are two of them. They are brothers.
Brothers? Oh my god.
They both play in the NBA.
Oh my God, their parents must be so proud.
No, that's exactly my first thought. I'm like, imagine having 2 children. It's like the Manning brothers in the NFL. Like 2 children who make it to professional sports. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the odds are low for both.
Yeah. And like then you're just taken care of for the rest of your life.
Yeah. It's insane.
And you get to go to all these sporting events for free. Like that's so sick.
I know. And it's your kids. Like,
yeah.
Hello.
But a fun fact about him that I was reading was he's married to Doc Rivers' daughter. Doc Rivers is I don't know if he still coaches the Clippers, but he was the coach of the Celtics for like 10 years. So like I know him. I know him personally.
I know him well.
Doc. But they have 2 kids, and this is what I needed to include. And their names are Carter and Cash. And Carter's a girl.
Oh.
And Cash is a boy. So they named their children after, like, lovers.
Carter and Cash?
June Carter and Johnny Cash.
Oh my God, what?
Like, it has to be.
Yeah, right?
They were lovers.
That is really weird and uncomfortable. Well, I'm calling CPS.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I think I don't dislike the names, but I'm just like, that's an interesting thing to do. Then we have Chloe Cherry.
Who's that?
She's in Euphoria, the one with the big lips.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Julian Casablancas.
Love.
Okay, I can't pronounce this person's name, but this was really a fun fact. I saw him and I was like, this man does not look familiar to me. And sometimes when it says like YouTube star, I'm like, okay, but like I've never seen this person ever. Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah.
His name is Neil Cicierega. Absolutely not pronouncing the last name correctly. Do you have any idea who this man is?
Is it someone that I'm going to be like, what?
I think you'll know when I say like what they've done. Because I was like,
oh, Mr.
Cool.
Beast?
No.
Not like that.
No, way before.
I have no idea.
He is the person who created the Harry Potter puppets.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so funny? I had not thought about those in years, and I was like, whoa.
I know.
I never like put a face to that person. And then Rick Springfield. And then this one, I just can't even believe popped up. But I saw the last name and was like, no way. Stormy Lynch, who is the mom of all of the Lynches, including the girl whose children's name are Super and...
What the heck? Get away from us.
So their mom's name is Stormy.
Whoa. That's the first time I've ever heard anyone else named Stormy, I think. Well, Stormy Daniels. Yeah, I guess you're right. Stormy.
Their mom is only 56.
Holy shit.
And I forget what her name is. Rydell. She just turned 30.
Oh my God. And has the 2 kids.
Yeah, but I think yes, she has 2 kids, third. I wonder if by the time this comes out, it'll have been born.
I know.
Oh my God.
2 kids right now, like, I wouldn't cease to like, what does that even mean?
2 and counting.
No.
Oof, pregnant with a
Not
third
for me,
by
sis.
30.
Not for me, sis.
So I just thought that was crazy. And then for entertainment, we have Hot Girl Bummer, that Black Bear song.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of a vibe.
Yeah, and then your favorite, That 70s Show, came out this day in history.
Oh my God, didn't we just talk about that? Oh, it was on Good Influences. Best show ever. I remember the day after prom, I stayed in bed for 12 hours and watched, like, probably 2 seasons. I had all the DVDs. It was, like, my favorite show of all time. This episode is sponsored by FabFitFun. FabFitFun is truly a free beauty and lifestyle hack. It's the best way to save money on beauty and lifestyle products from brands you love, discover new brands, and treat yourself to something nice without overpaying. As a FabFitFun member, you get exclusive access to shop thousands of curated products from top lifestyle products and brands like Fenty, Kate Spade, Glossier, and many more, up to 70% off. These aren't sample sizes, low quality products, or the discounted lines or unsold merch you find at discount stores. I was pleasantly surprised when I got my FabFitFun box. First of all, they have so many different things: hair care, clothes, blankets, kitchen stuff, like beauty, and they're all, like I said, not travel size. They're the full size. I got an R & Co hair wash and conditioner, which is like a very nice thing to get in a FabFitFun box. Join the shopping membership, loved by over 1 million happy customers and named #1 by Glamour magazine for 2023. Sign up at fabfitfun.com/friends, customize your box, and get access to discounts up to 70% off on brands like Fenty, Free People, and Our Place, just to name a few. Not in love with this season's options? Take the credit and shop their exclusive flash sales of up to 70% and save on the biggest name brands out there. If you join FabFitFun as a new seasonal member right now, you'll also get 20% off your membership, so your first box is only $47.99 for up to a $300 value box each season. But only while supplies last. FabFitFun boxes sell out. Join FabFitFun today and save at fabfitfun.com/friends, fabfitfun.com/friends.
How do you remember things like that? That's
I just
crazy.
remember that specifically because I was like, I've been in bed for 12 hours watching the show. Like
that was me watching Real Housewives of Atlanta the other day.
Well, at least you have an excuse. I wasn't even hungover or anything. I was just nothing else to do. Well, I probably felt hungover because I'm sure after prom was until like 4 a.m. But
oh my God, where did you guys go?
it was at the school. After prom was always at school.
Wait, did you have your prom at your school?
No.
Oh.
No, the prom would be somewhere random, like at a venue, and then after prom was at school. Which kind of sounds lame. Like it was
it couldn't sound more. It's like their way of policing you so much.
For real.
Like,
but
you can't do anything here.
I know. But I will say it was like set up really cool. Like the gymnasium was a whole thing. And they had different rooms that were like activation, like influencer activations. But it was like, get like henna tattoos in this room, or get like blah, blah, blah in this room, get your caricature in this room. It was like a bunch of different stuff. Yeah. So it was like at least that. We weren't just like sitting in a classroom.
Yeah.
Till 4 a.m.
Oh my God. It's giving like real high school TV show vibes.
Totally. Even then, I was like, oh my God, it's too late for me. Like, I was like, get me out of here.
That is crazy. Oh my God. I don't even know if we had after prom. I feel like I didn't. They
probably had their own.
Yeah,
I'm sure you had one scheduled, but you guys were like, let's go drink somewhere.
No, I think I just went home. I was really good in the spring because of softball. I didn't drink at all. Oh. So, like, prom kind of sucked.
Yeah, that sucks. Can't really enjoy it like,
was
to its
drunk,
fullest.
And I was like, ugh, I'm straight edge for these 4 months.
Just for right now. I remember at prom, there were people, like, passing out in the bathroom because they were doing, like... Okay, if I remember correctly, I don't know. I feel like they're calling it like horse tranquilizers, and now I'm like, ketamine?
Is it ketamine?
But I feel like ketamine was not around back then. I feel like it was some like synthetic drug that people could get that acted like another drug or something.
I feel like ketamine's always been around.
Maybe, but I just like it.
But I think the teens just started using it.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but it was like, oh my God,
that's wild.
It's giving euphoria. For one
getting
day.
Their caricature done and
no, I'm talking about like at prom, like the actual event.
Oh.
Yeah, people were like not okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
all right.
I didn't do it, obviously. Well, do you want my fun fact about August 23rd?
Oh yes.
Okay.
You found it so quickly.
Yeah, I know. How did that happen even? I don't know. Okay. On this day, Napoleon I of France left Egypt to head back to France. Japan declared World War I on Germany, which I think is actually interesting. And the first flight of the Lockheed C-130 happened.
Carly.
What? It's a fun fact. Japan declared World War I. Wait, it also says it's Kobe Bryant's birthday.
It is, but I don't really do people anymore who have passed. It just made me really sad.
What are you making fun of here?
I like how I do, like the, fun stuff, and you do the stuff for nerds.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing that popped up, so... I mean, I would hope that, Britney Spears broke into Paris Hilton's house on this day, but that never pops up for me, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, on August 23rd, 1864, the Union Navy captured Fort Morgan, Alabama, breaking the Confederate dominance of the ports of the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, yeah, it's giving history class. I'm not going to look it up anymore. Okay, shut up. Somebody cares.
I feel like this is like how we started originally, and then we were like, Okay, we gotta just
I know.
We gotta do famous birthdays.
I know.
Because we just look like dumb idiots. We're like, what is that?
I know. But the World War I thing is kind of tea.
Kind of tea.
Okay. Should we move on to Am I the Asshole?
Sure.
Okay. This is a pre-recorded episode, so we're doing more than one Am I the Asshole each.
Yeesh.
Am I the asshole for being jealous of the bride on her wedding day?
Oh boy.
I feel so sad about my first wedding with my, she's 25 female, boyfriend, 27 male. We have been dating for a year and a half now. Okay, so this is the first wedding they've been to together. I'm assuming that's what that means.
Okay.
This weekend, we went to a wedding, and it was pretty rough for our relationship. I wanted 3 things: to get a few nice pictures, to have one dance with my boyfriend, and to leave my boyfriend alone. Wait, what?
Maybe she means like hang out with her friend. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
The last thing
Don't
is...
bring him then.
Okay, hold on. She's explaining it. The last thing is mostly for my boyfriend. He gets self-conscious when we are together that we look like those couples that only talk to each other and have no other social life. I don't know why, but I just do what makes him comfortable.
Oh boy.
My boyfriend was so mindful in the beginning and made sure I got our nice pictures. This is very immature of me, but I was hoping he would want to ask me to dance. I know I should have been very upfront about it from the beginning. After 3 hours of dancing with the bridesmaids, I decided to be an adult and go find him. The moment I saw he wasn't talking to someone, I ran over. He got a big smile when I asked and said, "The moment I hear a good song, I'm going to run in as fast as I can and we will have our dance." I was so excited. I got a seat by the dance floor and waited till my boyfriend came by. About 3 songs later, this is so weird. It's like she has a crush on him.
No, it's
Like, not
literally
that they're dating.
giving like 7th grade dance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's gonna ask me to dance.
Me at prom.
Yeah.
Okay, about 3 songs later, I peek back at him and I see him talking in a group that included the bride. I get excited as I wanted to see if she would dance with me while I wait. I get closer and hear my boyfriend telling her he loves this song and wanted to dance with the bride. My heart sank. There was only about 30 to 40 minutes left, and even though he could have danced with her earlier, he chose to do it right when I asked. I greeted both of them, thinking that he just forgot and would remember when he saw me, but he just gave me a dazed look and looked back at the bride and kept asking her. It was a cycle for about 3 to 4 songs of him trying to get her to dance, getting rejected, and just talking to other people until the next song. The DJ called the last song, and he was rejected for the last time. This is so weird. He turned around and asked me for a dance. Still happy, but not as excited. I know I said all I wanted was a dance, and I was being picky at this point, but it felt like I was just second choice. I know that was not his tone at all, but I didn't feel good wanting to dance with my boyfriend all day just to feel like leftovers. At the wedding, he started complimenting the bride to everyone, saying that she is prettier than he has ever seen her. I thought it wasn't anything big until he got drunker and said that and that became the only thing he was talking about. I believe this part may just be jealousy on my part. I talked to my boyfriend at the end of the wedding, and he said that it's normal to dance with the bride, and that I was making this about myself on her wedding day. Huh?
Like, what do you mean? Sure, if it's like a group, like you guys are doing like, are you grinding?
I know.
To Uptown Funk?
Am I the asshole for being jealous of the bride on her wedding day and making it about me?
This is so weird. And I also feel like it has nothing to do with the bride. Like,
it's the boyfriend. The boyfriend is like giving weird vibes. I think that the girl's a little crazy also. Like, here are my 3 things that I want.
Yeah, like if my friend was telling me this and was like, and then I like asked him for a dance and then he told me like he would come and find me, I'd be like, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Just, you've been dating for a year and a half. Just be like, get on the fucking floor, bitch.
No, literally. Like, that should just be what happens.
That is the weirdest thing I have ever read.
And the way he kept asking the bride and getting rejected is a little icky to me and like is giving me the ick.
Yeah, like she's like, you're weird and I don't want to dance with you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, also weird that he kept being like, she's the most beautiful
I know, like kept saying
person.
it to everyone.
Yeah, he
It's weird because both those things seem like sort of normal, but it's like a little bit over the edge of like what he's saying.
Totally. Especially since he's not like giving his actual partner like the time of day.
Yeah.
He's like, I need my space from you at this wedding.
I know, it's really weird. Like, I don't want to be perceived as a couple that only talks to each other. Like, what? Just like do you and whatever happens happens.
Also, like, weddings are so fun when you have a significant other because you
Yeah.
just, like,
You have
automatically
someone there.
have someone to dance with and, like, hang out with. That
Yeah.
is very bizarre to me.
Yeah. I think everyone here is a little weird.
Yes. It's giving small town, especially since it seems like they both know everybody.
And you know what they can't do? Try that in a small town.
They can. Okay. Am I the asshole for not telling my roommate that I own the house? Sorry, I just have to, like, take these off of my ears.
Okay.
Brief backstory. About a year ago, my last remaining grandparent passed away and my father inherited all assets, including a house. I had been saving for a nice down payment, at least 50%, so I could have a lower mortgage payment each month, thus allowing me to save money for travel. When my father inherited this house, which he had no interest in moving into yet, he offered to sell it to me for well below market rate, with the caveat that he and my stepmother would eventually move into the basement apartment. I agreed because they're both incredible people who are not at all invasive and would give me my privacy if they lived there. So he sold it to me and I moved in. Present day, about 6 months ago, I started considering renting out the finished basement apartment. It has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a living room, and a small kitchenette, sink, fridge, microwave, but no oven. A friend of mine said that his brother was moving to my city and needed a place. He's a brand new teacher and doesn't make great money, so he needed a place that wasn't expensive. I offered to let him rent my basement for way less than market rate at $650, which would include utilities. He readily accepted and signed a year-long lease. Well, a few days ago, he asked if he could start paying the landlord directly instead of giving me rent money each month. I was under the impression my friend had told him that I own the house, so I was confused and told him that we don't have a landlord and that I am the owner. He got very upset and screamed at me for lying for over 6 months and taking advantage of him by making him pay so much in rent. For the record, an apartment similar to the one in my house would be well over twice what he's paying me, closer to 3 times for something as nice. He asked how much of my mortgage he's covering, and I said, why does that matter? You're getting a nice, quiet place to live, access to a full kitchen and laundry room, and you're paying an amount that you can afford. My personal finances aren't really a factor here. He stormed out of the room and slammed the basement door. He's still not speaking to me. I asked a few other friends and some family members, and most said I'm wrong for having him cover my mortgage payments. Only a few say I'm in the right. So am I the asshole for having my roommate cover $650 of my $775 mortgage? ETA. He has a lease, so I won't be evicting him over this. If he does any damage or becomes hostile, I'll look at the eviction process, but for now he will remain unless he chooses to break the lease, which I'd allow him to do if he wants. He also didn't bother to read the lease before signing. The lease clearly states that I'm the homeowner.
Okay.
I didn't trick him or keep info from him. He simply didn't read what he was signing. I didn't get the house for almost free, as some people are choosing to believe. My father sold it to me for about 75% of its value, more or less as an advance on the rent he and my stepmother will pay when they move in here in a few years, which, like, literally doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
We already agreed even if he did get the house for free, we already agreed they won't pay monthly rent, but will contribute to utilities, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Okay, so his mortgage is 700 something, and the person
$775, and the roommate is paying $650.
Okay, it's like when you if you rent anywhere, like, what do you think you're doing? Like, you're
literally paying a mortgage.
Yeah, you're paying either the apartment's, owner's mortgage
100%.
or whoever owns the house, and that's what it is. And he didn't read the leasing agreement that said that he was the owner, so he didn't lie to him. I mean, I think it's honestly a slay that he only has to pay like $100.
He's being nice. He's not even profiting. The other guy still has to pay like $100 or so dollars.
Yeah,
when he could be making double the money.
Yeah,
each
like
month.
He's giving him such a good deal that I would just be like, oh my god, thank you. I think it's such a weird thing with like. I've seen this like the past couple of years, like people getting upset that they are paying rent to either like their significant other or roommates who own the house, because they're like, it's not fair because I'm really paying back their mortgage. So like,
yeah, but like
I don't have stake
doing
in this
the
house.
Same thing
exactly, and
else.
it's like, wouldn't you rather be with someone you know, like paying someone you know?
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter where you are? Plus, you're getting like half the price. I would be like kissing
100%.
the ground beneath this person's feet if that were me.
Yes. Yeah, I'd be like, oh my God, but also I'm like, where are they living? Where their mortgage is $700.
No, I know. I'm like, where is it?
I would like to live there. And like this person gets a 2-bedroom apartment to himself.
That's insane. Like, just accept it and move on.
Yeah.
You're not going
like,
to get that
like,
anywhere else.
Slay.
Like, come to LA or New York and you will have a full-blown stroke seeing how much things are and how little.
Well, yeah, but like truly, like even where you are, he's saying that your rent would be double or triple that cost. Like, be thankful. And
literally.
Like, holy shit, thank you for giving it to me for that cheap because you knew me.
It's such an interesting concept, like being mad at somebody for that.
Yeah.
That situation. I don't know. I'm just like, what do you think you're doing? Like,
it'd be different if he was charging you 10 times more than the mortgage, and you were like, oh well, that fucking sucks because like we know each other, and like I would have probably just gone somewhere else. But like I don't know, he's already giving you a really good deal.
It's also like if you're older, like I know some people live at home in like their late 20s and they pay their parents' rent. Like, what do you think that is? Like, they're helping them pay off their mortgage. It's all the same.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter where you live unless you own. Like, you're paying somebody's mortgage. And it's not a trick. Like, that's just how it is.
You tricked me. And it's like, huh?
You lied to me.
No, buddy. You just can't read. You're pulling a full Leah Michelle.
Me when I read. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to become friends with my husband's former wife after donating bone marrow to my stepson?
Oh, I read this one.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I put it on here? I didn't, but you read it.
Okay. Why didn't you pick it? This is always like the problem.
I didn't pick it because I felt like I needed a little bit more information, and everyone in the comments. Okay.
Okay. I've been married to Chris for 10 years. Before me, he was married to Lacey for 8, but they were together since high school. They have 4 kids. Chris and I have 2. Lacey hated me. It was beyond our personalities. I think she was bitter over being divorced and seeing the man who she was with since 16 moving on. But that's her problem, not mine. We've gotten into it a few times. I'm not apologizing to her because I'm happy and she's not. Chris and Lacey's youngest son, Jacob, was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma and needed a bone marrow transplant. Unfortunately, no one in his family was a match. I also got tested and was a match. Lacey actually asked me if I was going to donate, like I'm some kind of witch. Like, what? Of course I donate. Like, what? A witch?
I know.
Of course I donated, and Jacob is in remission as of this year and is your average 13-year-old kid. Lacey has started to come around to me because she knows what I did for Jacob. That's her favorite son. It's so bizarre to have her ask me how I'm doing or send me random flowers. Okay, I feel like that's not bizarre. I feel like that's actually...
Okay. Keep going.
The truth is, I don't want to be friends with her. The damage has been done between us, and my life is peaceful without her. I do what I did a million more times if I had to. No need to shower me with accolades. Just leave me alone. That's exactly what I told her. She told me that what I said was the most hurtful thing anyone's ever said or done to her. My husband said I should apologize, but I refuse for apologizing for setting boundaries with someone I can't stand. Look.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, well, I feel like if I were the person giving the bone marrow and that person that I probably hated sent me flowers and stuff, I'd be like, this is normal. Like, it wouldn't piss me off because, like,
yeah,
I literally saved her son's life. Like,
yes.
I agree with you. Like, I want to know what happened and like why she's
I'm
so
like
upset. But I think that she has a boundary and that is okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Seems like it
I
should
think
be
it's
there.
just like it's so like the way that she said it to her was so aggressive in the sense where I'm like, okay, well, when you say she hated you, like what happened?
I know.
Because if this, like, obviously, like, this is so awful what happened to her son, but like now she's finally starting to come around and is obviously so thankful for what you did for her son, and you guys like have to be in each other's lives whether you want to or not. Like, I feel like at that point I would just be like, thank you so much for like sending me flowers.
Yeah,
and
same.
like why make it worse?
Right. And she could be like, thank you so much for these flowers. I'm so happy I could do this. I still have my boundary. Like, I really don't want a relationship with you, but thank you for sending me these.
Yeah.
And that can be it. I feel like it doesn't have to be like, fuck this person, or like let her back in completely. Like, it can be thank you, but
yeah, I'm just like, I need to know things that she's done that would make you be like, go fuck yourself.
I know. I want to know.
Because like for me,
so
I just
bad.
like, I just want peace. Especially it seems like they were so young when they got together and like got divorced. So it's like, okay, if she was in her 20s and was with this man her whole life, like her whole teen life, like of course she's going to be bitter. And like now that she's older, has 3 kids, like I feel like you have to give people second chances if they're going to be in your life forever.
And like they've been married for 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'd love to know what happened.
Yeah.
Because it seems insane. I'm assuming there were no updates or anything. I feel like you would have looked.
I didn't see any.
Okay. I don't think.
But like everyone in the comments was just like, not the asshole.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
like, I feel like I'm so conflicted on this one because I just feel like I don't know.
It's like I don't blame her, I guess, but I think that she can go about it so differently. Like it's not like she did her a favor. She like literally saved her son's life. So like of course she's gonna do something back to like thank you. I think if I were, what's her name? The ex, I would feel crazy not sending flowers or something. Totally. That. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, we've had this horrible past, but she still did something for me. Thank you for doing that. Exactly.
Like I feel like if she genuinely was like a terrible, horrible person, she would have never thanked her.
100%.
And it's like, okay,
and people
just allow her to be thankful also. Like, why shut that down?
Yeah, and it's like, this sucks, but
she's making it about family. Her. Yeah, and she's like, she's making it about her and not about, like, why the ex is actually, like, thanking her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's like, you 100%. Did this for my son and my family, and thank you so much. And she's like, fuck you, don't talk to me.
I know.
It's like, huh?
It's really weird.
It's like, just be like, you're welcome.
You saved a life.
Yeah.
I don't
That's why I'm like, I need more information because, like, to me, this is, like, so weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know. I don't know, man. We're 47?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay. My nose is running. I'm getting your sickness through these calls.
What'd you say?
I said my nose keeps running. I'm getting your sickness through the calls.
Well, you didn't get it from me. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife that my mother will never love her and to stop trying?
Jesus.
I have been married to my wife for 2 years, and the best way to describe my mother is cold. She, I think this person's like foreign, so some of it is, bear with me. Okay. She's not rude or anything. She's just disinterested in my wife. The best way I can explain my mom is that she is tired, she had a really hard life, doesn't have much affection left to give, and she rarely gets close to anyone. It's pure disinterest, and she can't bring herself to care about new people. She's a retired old lady that just wants to sit on the porch not make small talk with people. I've explained this to my wife before and told my mother's story. We had a little get-together at my mom's house. My mom doesn't like it when people bring food. She works all day to make a spread, and it's like her thing. She just wants to provide for the guests. My wife came from work and she brought food, potato salad. I stop her from bringing it in the whole night. She is just bothering her, I think his mom. She's just bothering my mom. When she was on the porch, she was asking her if she wants to go on a shopping trip. And my mom asked for some quiet time and she still continued to talk on. When I was walking by, she asked me to take my wife away from her. This made my wife upset, but I did it since I could see Mom was getting close to the end of her rope. We had a talk in the car what that was all about, and she just wants to be loved by her mother-in-law. She's being nice, so she doesn't get why she doesn't like her. I told her my mother will never love her and to just stop it. What she's doing is actively making her dislike her more and just to leave the woman alone. She called me a jerk and hasn't spoken to me since. Edit, was told to include this comment from an info comment. It says, almost never. Most of the time, if people join her on the porch, it's very little small talk or just join her watching the garden. She doesn't care how loud they are in the house or anything like that. She likes watching others have a good time, more of an observer than anything. She asked for quiet with my wife since she was just going on for a while. My sister was out there and told me my mom tried politer ways to ask her to be quiet, and it didn't work. Also, the direct request didn't work with my wife, and she kept going.
Okay. Mom kind of sounds like, oh, she's in a horror movie.
She just sounds like an old lady. Just leave her alone.
I think it's like, the good thing is it's not personal.
Yeah.
She's just like that, and like it's kind of a slay. She's like, no one speak to me.
Yeah.
No one talk to me. Please be quiet. Get away from me. I think it's like funny. I understand though. It probably sucks for the wife to be like, I want a relationship, and like she doesn't like anybody.
Yeah.
But I
it's
think
just like, okay, well then you don't have to like, if anything, I mean, not speaking from personal experience, but like most people like hate their mother-in-laws. Like now you don't have to ever deal with her. You don't have to ever bring food. You don't have to have conversations with her. Like,
yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Like she's not going to be talking her ear off. She's not going to be like, you need to be doing like
you need to have kids. You need to do this. Like you just gotta
know what it's
sit
giving?
on the porch in silence with her.
The silent wife.
Yes.
Be the silent wife. Don't
just
speak to her.
Don't ever talk to this mother-in-law.
Yeah. Damn, that's like so funny that she's like that.
Yeah. It's also like, they've been married for 2 years. I'm assuming he's told her, like, she knows that this is how she is. And it seems like she just keeps trying and trying and trying. And it's like, okay, but like, you're not going to change her mind.
Yeah. And
This
it's not
is just
personal.
who she
It's not
is,
like
yeah.
she doesn't like her. If she's just like that. So I feel like at that point, you just have to accept it. And it sucks, but
Totally.
not the asshole.
I agree.
No one's an asshole here.
My mom will never love you, though.
I mean, that is kind of harsh. Be like, my mom loves you in her own way. I feel like you could have said
Giving
that.
like those people that are like, I need everyone to like me.
Yeah.
When it's like some
I will
people
not
just
speak.
like are the way they are, and you can't like
You're not
force
gonna be
them
for
to
everybody.
like you. Yeah.
And that's on that.
And she just doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Yeah, it's not just you, love.
Honestly, this day and age, I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit.
I don't blame that woman one bit.
Well, guys, thank you so much for bearing with us through these pre-recordings that are on kind of Zoom, but I think a little bit better quality.
Zoom.
And F Zencaster still. I still have it out for you, Zencaster, for messing up our first one.
Canceled, to say the least.
We get like an ad read for them. Like, I love using Zencaster.
If they can make it up to us, then
honestly,
maybe.
Yeah. Tell me what happened to our last podcast, and then come back to me. It was so weird. My screen literally went pink, and then
it was
turned
crazy.
off.
Well, the thing with it for you, like, it kept making your computer die.
Yeah, like completely turn off, but like in a scary way. It wasn't like a subtle, you're now shutting down your computer. It was like it all went like different colors, and then bright pink, and then shut down twice.
It's very bizarre.
It's very weird, so won't be messing with that again. But
oh god, I can't believe it's already 12:30.
I know, I'm so scared. How do I eat? How will I eat?
I don't know.
Me neither. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. We have a Patreon. There should be a new episode this week. Going up on Patreon. So patreon.com/onlyfriends. And this comes out on Wednesday everywhere else if you listen or watch anywhere. And we have another episode, or we have another podcast called Good Influences that comes out every Tuesday with Matt King and Mike Sheffer, and it's very fun. And I think I've covered all the bases. Have I?
All of the bases have been covered. You hit a home run, girly.
Slay. Well, see you in the dugout.